Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the part 2 of this video. We are approximately 27 miles from the airport. And we'll be landing on the 07 as per our star. The minimums are set, which is 450 barometric, and we're gonna set our approach speed by, I'm gonna add 5 knots into it, which is 142 knots. The length is 3.3 kilometers, which is pretty enough. So I'm gonna set my outer brakes to 2, which will do the job. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna arm my speed brakes, and the rest looks good. Six hours 44 minutes since we took off. We actually made it earlier than expected. We had a tailwind of approximately 100 to 150 knots throughout our journey, and that gave us a lot of advantage here. So I'm gonna be taking control pretty soon. The airport currently is at 2 o'clock.
Descending below 10,000 feet.
It's almost dusk here, and I have the airport inside, so I'm gonna see whether it's right there is the airport. So, oh, looks cool. We're also gonna turn on the continuous ignition. That does the job. And what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna take the let's wait a little bit longer. Get the heading control is on. Switching to heading mode. I'll go to 20 degrees, and then once I'm about 10 miles out, I'll make a right turn and try to land manually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the out throttle and take the speed in my hands. This looks good to me. So speed can come to VREF, which is about 142 knots. Flaps. Once we reach that, a speed tape reaches that up position, I will bring down the flaps to 1 degrees. That's how it's supposed to be done. And then we'll grab the right turn towards the airports. Approach the recall check. We're gonna do the recall check here. Everything is good, and we're gonna landing data is set. Altimeter set to 3005, and the landing data is flaps 30, speeds 142 knots. Looks awesome. Gonna turn on the autopilot. Turn off the autopilot. I'm gonna let it go for a little while, and then I'm gonna grab the right turn. Letting the flaps go down 1 degrees. Trying to be as gentle as possible so the passengers won't feel a thing. And a little bit of nose up. Start turning right gently. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Flaps coming to 5 degrees. Alright, I'm gonna arm the approach mode. Oops, going way too fast. Pitch up. There you are, that looks good to me. Have the runway in sight. We are a little bit high, so we can go down. Landing gear coming down.
Gear down.
Flaps coming to 20 degrees. Oh, we're almost established. We have a 15 knots headwind, which is good. So there you go. Flaps coming to 25 and flaps coming to 30 degrees. Adding a little bit of power. Runway is in sight. Looks cool. Need a radar descent of about 8 to 700 per minute.
2500.
Let that happen. I can just pop it up right on top. This helps. Just leave it alone. It just distracts me. It's much better if it's not popped up. So you always have to remember one thing, which is the secret and the key to smooth landing is a good approach. If you mess up your initial approach, your landings will always be bad. So those who are struggling with the landing rates, also make sure that you are well established on your approach, like we are doing at the moment. At 140 knots of the ground speed, make sure you have a rate of descent of about 700 feet per minute. That will maintain a perfect glide path, and that will give you the perfect landing rate. Whoops. That looks good. Doing a little bit pitch up attitude, and that looks good to me. No, it's good. And if there's a deviation, make sure that you make tiny corrections. Don't make abrupt or aggressive inputs. That will ruin every single thing you do.
Approaching 08.
Alright, runway's inside. Poppy looks good. Landing gear is down, speed brakes armed. Auto brakes are set. We are good to go.
400. Approaching minimums.
Oops, a little bit low. It's alright. Tiny bit of correction. Tiny bit of correction. Let it go down. There we go.
200. 100.
Check.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
There you are. 126 feet per minute, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spain. Now we'll do the besting and watch the replay. And that will give us the idea how well we landed. So I'm gonna put my camera right here and I'm gonna go into the analysis, instant replay, and make it to 100 seconds and see how it looks. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, our beautiful Boeing 747-400 on finals. Trying to make it as smooth as possible. There we go. This queen looks absolutely awesome. It's beautiful. Alright, looks good. I love this view, man. This looks awesome. There we go. Here it is. Oops, nope. I made a tiny bit of extra correction. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not the end of the world, so. Alright, that was the replay. Auto flight directors going off. These guys here are all going off. Come here to first officer side. Traffic, data, position, terrain. There you go. Landing lights can go off. Taxi lights can kick in. Strobes can go off. APU is coming on. And now we also have to make sure that our trim is up to 6 units. That's awesome. And we'll get rid of our current route. There you go. Auto throttle can come back in. Gonna cut 2 engines. That will help us slow down and save some fuel. I think I should grab left now because pretty enough room here. So I'm gonna park right close to the building, the terminal building, at the most suitable gate. Auto brakes can go off. TCAS is coming off. There you go. Oops, gone a little bit far towards left. Everything is good. Lights are all off. Crossfeed config is good. APU power is coming on before I forget to do that. Let me see if we have any parking available from the GSX. through the GSX. Here's our queen from outside. Flaps, we're gonna retract now, which we forgot. I'm gonna go park right where those cars are. That's a perfect spot. So flaps are coming off. You can turn off the landing and taxi lights, runway turn off and taxi lights, and we're gonna start turning towards right pretty soon. All is well. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna park right there, and now I'm gonna start grabbing right. Slow down a tiny bit, and we're gonna aim for center line. Hopefully it'll be successful. And here we are. Throttle's idle, so we don't suck up those carts into our engines and damage them. Just gonna make sure we stop as smooth as possible. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spain. I'm gonna call ground connection for my external power, and I'm also gonna call the ground crew to open the gates and get themselves out. Hydraulics are all going off, and auto start continuous submission can go off, and the heat can go off. Pins can go off. Engine bleeds, AP bleed. Packs, isolation valves, trim air, recirculation fans, Gasper, yaw dampers are off, and utility right and left are off. I'm gonna request forward gallery, aft gallery, fuel truck, port water, lavatory, forward, aft, bulk cargo, stairs as well. I'm gonna turn off fast seatbelt signs, 10 advisory off, unlock the cabin door. Gain can go back to 12 o'clock, where it is, it should be. Gonna take external power, turn off the APU. IRS is going to off, and standby power goes to off. Since everything is good here, we're gonna turn off our fuel pumps, and what we're also gonna do is we're gonna turn off these buses, but they're here doing a complete cold and dark shutdown. And I'm also gonna do is turn off my nav lights and the logo lights, and turn off the other pack, and turn off my battery. Ladies and gentlemen, it was pleasure flying this beautiful bird. If you like this video, kindly like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the more amazing content. You can request any other aircrafts you like in particular. My most favorite is Boeing 747, so that's most of the times that's the aircraft that I fly. But I'm also doing X-Plane videos now, so hopefully in the future we'll have some Flight Factor 767 tutorials and some other stuff. Well, thank you so much for hopping in. I hope you all have an amazing day. We'll see you in the next video.